Hello, you beautiful people. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lucy Stephenson, but you can call me Luce because we're all friends here. If you are new here, please don't forget to hit subscribe, give this video a thumbs up because it really helps out my channel, and turn that notification bell on because you do not want to miss any of my future videos. We are going to be back tomorrow with another video reviewing the full e.l.f. collection, and whatever we have kind of missing from today's video, I will feature it in tomorrow's video. I'm so sorry this video didn't go up yesterday. I feel like I just blinked yesterday and the full day was gone and I hadn't even had a chance to film. I was just like, okay. So I went through all of your lovely comments and I made like a little tally of like what products got mentioned the most. So we are definitely going to be testing this bad boy, as you can tell by the thumbnail, which is the multi palette for £25. We'll go and test the brushes, the highlighters, the setting spray, the lip glosses, the liquid eyeshadow, the lip scrub and lip balm today, and also the primer. So we have got a lot to get through. So let us get straight into it. So let me prime my eyeballs to begin with. I'm going to pop on some of the Revolution Ultimate Eye Base in the shade Light, and we'll go straight into swatches of this palette. So this is the palette that I mentioned not yesterday, the day before, and I went through the whole e.l.f. collection. So if you want to go see that, I will leave it linked down below for you to see everything that is in the collection, because there's bath stuff, there's other things too. But this is what this looks like. So this is a £25 palette and it has 4 different eyeshadow palettes inside it, and there's one at the end. And if you watch my e.l.f. video when I mentioned about my new lights, if you leave a comment down below and let me know what colour you want my lights to be in one of my future videos, then I might just pick your comment. And there was 2 people that commented for purple, so I'm going to do purple today because I feel like I'm going to go for a purpley eye anyway, and tomorrow I'm going to go for pink because there were so many comments about pink, and I think I'm going to do a pink look tomorrow with this palette from the e.l.f. collection. So I'm thinking, because of like the colours that are in this, we'll go for like a pinky look tomorrow with this bad boy, and we'll also use the pinky liquid eyeshadow tomorrow and the pinky gloss too. So yeah, let's just get straight into the swatches. So this is what the first palette looks like. This one disappoints me because there's barely any darkness in it, and obviously I know we do get it in the other palettes, but say if you were just like wanting to use this one first palette, we only have like this one darker colour here. So I feel like this could have been, I don't know, I feel like a lot of these shades could have been switched out for something a lot more beautiful, but that is the first palette. And then we have the second palette, which is right up my street. This one, oh, this one excites me even more. Don't get me wrong, there's a couple of mattes that definitely look a lot darker in the pan than how they swatch, which I'm a little bit disappointed by, but oh my god, I mean, look at the shimmers, the foils, beautiful. And then we have the third palette, which is definitely the colourful one out of all 4. Just looks like this. Honestly, the foils in this are gorgeous. And then last but not least, we have the last palette. Absolutely beautiful. Like, this one is more of like your warm tone neutrals, really good for everyday kind of looks as well. I am a bit disappointed that this dark one just above that orangey glitter isn't as dark as what I'd like it to be, but the rest of it, oh, I'm sorry, absolutely stunning. As always, you all know what I'm like. I always say I want more depth and more mattes, but this palette has so many mattes. It's amazing. Really happy with that. I'm really happy with the matte and shimmer ratio. I just wish that there was a bit more depth in this palette, but I love it. I think it's so good for 25 quid. Let's get straight into the tutorial. So I have a feeling that I want to do like a green eye and a purple eye, but use the same liquid eyeshadow. That's the vibe that I'm feeling. I'm going to take a Morphe E62 brush, it's like an angled fluffy brush, and we'll start with the purple one this side. The reason I really want to do purple is because this colour in this second palette here, this one, oh my god, it looks beautiful. So I really want to try it. So I'm going to take some of that. None of the shades in these palettes, like in this palette, has a name to it, just to let you know. So I won't be able to tell you the names of stuff. So I'm going to take some of that purple and I'm going to focus that in this outer corner. I was actually going to do these as 2 separate looks, but I think I'm going to combine them together, you know. So I'm going to take another like a little packing on brush. Let's use this one. This is this a Bluebell C4 brush, like a little fluffy one here. And I'm going to go in again with this same second palette in here, but I'm going to go in with like this. It's like an ugly green pooey colour and it looks beautiful. No matter how I explain it, it's right up my street, even if it does look like a pooey colour. And I'm going to put this, I I think this part here, I think. I'm just kind of winging it at the moment, I'm not gonna lie. Does this look scaring me? Yes, but I'm still gonna roll with it. So I'm gonna take a Morphe M514 brush and I'm gonna go in with, let's do the green first because that's a bit that's scaring me, so I can feel a bit better about that. That would help quite a lot. So I'm gonna go in with this green that's in this third palette here, and I'm gonna use that to blend out the pooey colour and just work my way around the full green that we've got going on. So that's like that for now. And then I'm going to be taking a brush, which I have no idea where I got this from, but it's kind of similar to one that I've just used. And I'm going to take a purple, which I'm going to take this vibrant one here. Have no idea if this is going to go or not. I'm going to take some of that and use that to blend out this outer purple. Okay, still not 100% sure how I feel about it, but I want to go in, like this outer corner here isn't dark enough, that dark purple. I really wish that there was a black in this palette. I don't understand why there's so many colours, but there isn't a black. Like, what I will say as well is when you're using this palette, it's hard if you want to like dip and dab in between the different ones. It's hard to be able to see them all at once. Like, I wish it had like a magnetic thing so you could take them out and then put them back in. So you could lay them all flat on the table, but I'm going to go in with this darker colour here. And I'm going to take, just in the same brush that we used for the darker purple, and I'm just going to put that on top of it, just to really darken up the outer corner, just because that darker green is just looking darker than the outer corner at the moment, so it just, yeah, it wasn't working fully for me. Okay, so that is both of the eyes done so far. Now I want to try this. This is the double-ended liquid eyeshadow. So we have like a more shimmery one on one side and then like a super foily one on the other. So I think I'm going to go in with the shimmery one first, have that as like a bit of like a base kind of coat first, and then go in with the super foily one. So I think these were £8, so you get obviously two for £8 with them being double-ended. Ooh. So I've just put some of that on and then basically looked up, and then it's given me like a bit of an outline for where I need my cut crease to be. And I'm basically just going to use the actual liquid shadow wand itself to make a cut crease. So it's so much easier, especially if you're like me and have a really shaky hand. Oh my god, that is actually beautiful. If you are bad at cut creases, really obviously try a liquid eyeshadow. It doesn't have to be obviously this one, any one, because the wand, everything just makes it so easy, and it literally looks like I've spent all my time cutting the crease, taking it all off, reapplying it, putting like a shimmery thingy down, and I haven't. Stunning, blinding, beautiful. Let's try the foily side now and see what that's like. This one looks way more exciting. Oh, okay, so yeah, it definitely looks like it's more of like a flaky foily one. It's got a little bit more of a slight bit of like an orangey warmth to it compared to the other side, which is nice because obviously you don't want like both to be the exact same colour. At least then you can use them for two totally different things. So I'm just going to use this basically as like a topper. So that is the eyeballs done. All I've done underneath is literally the same matte colours that we put on the top. Very happy. That liquid eyeshadow is just making my life. I'm so impressed by it. So I'm going to go in with just a little itty bitty, oh my god, if I can find it. Excuse me. Thank you. A little itty bitty brush. This is a Morphe B16. And I'm going to go in with this shimmery one in the middle here from the front of the palette. And I'm going to use this as my inner corner and brow highlight. Whoa. Okay, that is pigmented. And then just a little bit underneath my ridiculously bushy brows. I've not been very well recently, so I had to cancel my brow appointment because I've been poorly. I've also got a knee injury, so that's why I was kind of disappeared off YouTube for quite a bit, because I've just not been. I've been poorly for like 5 weeks now. It's like my 5th week of being poorly, and I'm over it. Sick of it. See, that is the eyes done. I'm going to clean up underneath and then we're going to put on the primer. So for the primer, this is what it looks like. It's a very kind of like illuminating primer. If I show you, it's like a little pump applicator. It just looks like this, and then it has like a very soft shimmer through it. I don't know if you can see it there. So I feel like this might be really nice even if you've got like oily skin. Like I have quite an oily T-zone, but I get really flaky on my nose. I feel like this would be like a nice little combination of the two. Hopefully it won't be too shimmering. I'm just gonna rub that in all over. Doesn't really smell of anything. All over my face. My fingers smell like pizza because I just had a pizza. I'm going to save, by the way, the brush set for tomorrow because I forgot that there's actually eye brushes in there. So I'll save that for tomorrow's video instead because it's like 8:20 and I'm still filming this and I'm putting it up tonight. So I want to try and get it up ASAP for you because you've already waited an extra day because yesterday just kind of disappeared for me. So that feels really nice. It's really easy just to sink into the skin. Just what the primer looks like. It hasn't got like really obvious glitter particles on it, so I feel like if you want like a nice hydrating glow, it'd be nice, but I can't imagine it being too bad if you have an oily T-zone like me, because it just feels like a nice hydrating primer. So for the lips, we have the little lip scrub and lip balm duo, and when I unboxed this 2 days ago, I said like the lip scrub itself didn't look like a lip scrub, it just looked like a lip balm, so I was excited to try it to see whether it actually is a lip scrub. So these are just what they look like. Packaging is adorable. So the lip scrub, like I said in my previous video, is the darker one and the lighter one is the actual lip balm. Oh, okay, yeah, it's definitely a scrub I can feel. Yeah, so to begin with, it was like really smooth on the top. It just looked like a lip balm, but when I'm actually using it, it's got little scrub particles in it. That feels actually really nice. I always get a really dry lip, so this is definitely needed. It smells really nice. I don't know what it to smell like, but it smells really nice. I feel like that lip scrub is really good if you have nails like me and it's a bit of a pain like getting the lip scrub out of like little tubs. Then obviously it's just like a little stick version, so super easy to apply. Then we have the lip balm, which is like that lighter pink colour. This feels so nice. So nice and moisturising. It's not like one of the lip oils, it's definitely like a really nourishing lip balm instead. It doesn't have much colour to it. I wouldn't really say that it's given me any colour really. And I love that it says Smiling's my favourite on it. So yeah, that is the little lip scrub and the lip balm set. So I'm just going to leave that on whilst we put the rest of my base makeup on. So today we're going to try the golden highlighter, which is the one that is my favourite. And we'll have a little swatch and test of one of these. And we'll also try the setting spray. So let's swatch these first because I've heard that they smell really nice. So let's have a little sniff. Oh my god. Oh, that smells so nice. That smells really nice and sweet. Let's see what this one smells like. Oh, it smells like strawberries. And then we have the darker one. Oh, that smells really nice as well. Let's do a little swatch of the actual lip glosses. Oh, okay. Really intense. To be fair, I might actually be able to wear this without having a lipstick on underneath, depending on what the nude one is like, because that's the one that I want to go for today. That's the pink one. Wow. And like I said in my reveal video, these are absolutely huge, like so much bigger than their normal glosses. And then we have the brown one. Yeah, can definitely wear that without a lipstick underneath it. So that is the lip glosses, and we'll put the nude one on at the end. The lip glosses are actually a bit hard to get off. So that means that they've got quite a lot of staying power, especially that darker purple one. Oh my god, like I can't fully get it off. So I'm going to put on the rest of my base makeup and then we'll come back, we'll test the highlighter and the setting spray, and then we'll round everything up for today's video. Okay, so I put the rest of my base on. I'm going to have to tell you about this blusher because it's the first time trying it and I think it's beautiful. It's the Jaclyn Hill Rogue Romance blusher palette. They had it for half price when I went to Liverpool like about 3, maybe even 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago I think it was, in the Morphe shop. It's my first time going to Morphe. It was amazing. Half price, so I had to pick it up. So I've used literally a combination between Tempting and Pretty Posh. Would highly recommend. I wouldn't for the full price tag, but for if you can get it for like discount, banging. So For my lips, I've popped on some of the Revolution Pro lip liner in the shade Latte, just to give me just a little bit of something on the outer part of the lip. And we're going to try the lip gloss and the highlighter and the setting spray. So let's put the lip gloss on to begin with. Like I said, it is absolutely massive. And let's just put that, oh, it matches that lip liner beautifully all over. Obviously, you could have gone in with the darker like purple one for this look, but I really want to try the nude one because realistically this would be the one that I would have bought. So that is what the lip gloss looks like. Honestly, this is beautiful. It's not like one of them sheer lip glosses. It's got the pigmentation behind it, so you could literally wear this by itself. I love the colour of it. I love like the strip of the like shimmery bit for like the candy cane kind of feel. This is the Best Coffee one, which I had a lot of comments for me to try in this video as well. This is a very, very, very sexy Lucy gloss. I think it makes my teeth look white as well. I'm very happy with that. So for the highlighter, we're going to go in with Buddy, which is the medium one, and it's more of like a golden kind of undertone. I'm scared that it might be a little bit too dark for me. I really hope not, because gold highlighters are more my thing than the lighter one, which is the pinky one. Honestly, my camera loves them lights in the background. Okay, that is beautiful. If you normally go for the highlighter shades that I go for, you'll really like this one. It's not too dark for us at all. Let me just see it from front on. Yeah, front on is like a titch, maybe like, if I'm being very, very picky, the tiniest little bit of a shadow there, but not anything that would stop me from wearing this at all, because that is really, really nice. And obviously tomorrow we'll try the lighter highlighter, which will go really nice because I'm going to do a pink look tomorrow anyway. What I will say about the foiled eyeshadow, I don't know if you can see like the little gaps, because I have wrinkly eyeballs and because I didn't give it a chance to dry, it has like picked up a little bit, but I don't really feel like you can tell all that much. So to fix that, and if you're not being impatient like me, literally just put it on and then just waft it until it dries and keep your eye kind of closed, and then open your eye and then it'll be fine. But I'm in a rush because I want to get this video up for you straight away. So last but not least, we have the setting spray. This is the Long Stay Fixing Spray, 50 millilitres. Ooh, the little nozzles. Girl, didn't expect that. Oh. It smells really nice. So then this is the finished look. I'm going to do a very, very quick kind of round up, and then we'll kind of finish off this video. So in regard to the things that we've tested so far, the eyeshadow palette I really, really like. I do wish that instead of having like a swivel mechanism with it, it would have been nice if they were all magnetic and then you could actually take it out. You can lay it on the table or just take the one out that you're going to play with and then put it away. And then you could also put it in whatever order you wanted as well. So say if you were like, oh, I'm mainly using the green one, for instance, which is what I was mainly using, then you could put that on the top and then it's not going to take up as much as your desk space. So I feel like that would have been really nice instead of like the swivel mechanism. I feel like that would have been a lot easier to use like functionality wise and stuff when you're actually dipping and dabbling in between the different palettes. But apart from that, £25, I think there's like 72 eyeshadows in there. For £25, it's amazing. I do feel like it's better value for money than the smaller palette that we're going to test tomorrow, because that one's a smaller palette and it's 15 quid. So for me, this is kind of like the standout one that I would buy from this collection. The lip scrub and the lip balms are really, really cute, super, super handy, really good if you have nails like me, you just want to use a quick lip scrub, or if you can't bother like dipping and dabbling, or just for hygiene reasons, then it's really nice to have it in a stick formula. Primer was really nice, illuminating but not too, wasn't like glittery, it was like just like a nice kind of glowy look to it. I do feel like it would be still really good for my oily T-zone, that's why I put it everywhere. So yeah, that was nice. In regards to the highlighter, I really, really like it. I feel like it could have been like a little bit lighter for me, but it still worked really well. I don't really feel like it has actually got a bit of a shadow now that I look at it. I don't think anyway, and if it is, it's literally the tiniest bit, so it does not bother me in the slightest. So yeah, I really like this, and like I've said a billion times, the golden ones are more my thing than the more like pinky ones. That's why I love that so very much. For the lip gloss, I am going to be obsessed with this. I already know it. I will say, from me just using it and swatching it, I don't know if you can see there, some of the swirls have started to come away, and that's because obviously it'll be, when you're pushing it in, it'll be moving the formula inside. This is massive. I know it's £8, but it's huge. I think I said it had like 7.5 millilitres in when I checked it. Yeah, 7.5 millilitres, and it's massive. I know I compared it in the video before to one of the Flintstones ones, just to show you the difference, and I'm sure it was like 3 mil extra in this one from when I did the video a couple of days ago. So it's definitely worth it because it's massive. So yeah, really like that. I do quite like the other colours, but this would be the one that I would always have gravitated towards. The liquid eyeshadow, this is sexy. I'm sorry, but that is beautiful. And so easy to do a cut crease, especially if you're somebody like me who gets a sweat on doing a cut crease, then you'll really like this. And I'm really excited to try the pink one tomorrow. The setting spray was really nice. I do honestly just think it's just like any normal setting spray. So if you like e.l.f. and you need a setting spray, then get this one. I feel like it's just done what any other normal setting spray would do. If you're wondering what foundation I have on, because somebody asked me this 2 days ago, and it's the same foundation that I've got on today. It's the Nip and Fab foundation. For concealer, I've used the Revolution Conceal and Define Infinite, which is all known is my favourite. To set my face, which I do think also helps the foundation I've got on, is the Hello Happy Benefit powder foundation in the shade 2. Just looks like this. And then under my eyes, I've got this, which I'm gutted because I've got the biggest hole in it. This is a Revolution translucent powder from last year's Christmas set. It is absolutely amazing, and you can't buy it again, so it breaks my heart. But yeah, I think that's everything that I've got on my face. I'd love to know what you think of this video, and I hopefully will see you tomorrow for us to do the review on the brushes, on the little lip gloss trio, the pink liquid eyeshadow, and also this bad boy as well, the other palette, and then also the pink lighter highlighter as well. So yeah, hopefully I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit subscribe. Thank you to my patrons for being so supportive and so lovely with me, especially earlier when I was crying over my nana. My nana passed away like in March, so today's been a bit of an emotional day, and as always, my patrons are just there being so lovely and so supportive. So yeah, thank you so much if you are one of my patrons. If you want to join, there's a video link down below explaining it all. But yeah, I'm going to go and edit this video because it's 9 o'clock that I've just finished filming this, and I need to get it up tonight. So if it's a late one, you now know why. Love you so much. Bye. Love you.